So good evening students. Last class we covered find step response characterized by the impulse response for discrete type of questions. Today we are discussing finding step response for continuous time. Okay, when impulse response is continuous. So question is find a step response characterized by the impulse response. So I have taken three examples. So first question is h of t equals to e power minus at u of t. So find the step response. We know that what is the formula for step response? We have integral minus infinity to t h of tau into d tau. H of t is given. Now wherever t is given in the question, replace t by tau. Therefore your step response will be integral minus infinite to t h of tau. What is h of tau? E to the power of minus a tau, e to the power of minus a tau into u of tau into d tau. Simply h of t replaced by tau. Okay, so replace t by tau, then this becomes e power minus a tau into u of tau. Now u of tau inside this bracket should become u of 0. For that, what value I should put tau value? I should put tau value 0. So therefore that will comes to lower limit. Therefore 0 to t e power minus a tau into d tau. Now integrate this. While integrating, you will get e to the power of minus a tau divided by minus a. Then apply the limits. What are the limits? 0 to t. Now take minus 1 by minus a, take outside. Now replace tau by upper limit. E power minus a, replace tau by upper limit. What is upper limit? T. Minus replace tau by lower limit. So e power minus a into 0. So 1 by minus a e power minus at minus a into 0 is 0. E power minus 0 value is 1. So therefore the step response s of t is equal to, see now I am writing 1 by, I am multiplying minus. So therefore I can write 1 minus e power minus at. So this is the answer for this particular question. The step response for a given impulse responses, this is the equation. Next we can move to the second problem. So again they ask for step response. What is the formula? Step response s of t is equal to integral minus infinity to t h of tau into d tau. So replace t by tau in the h of t equation. So therefore we can write s of t is equal to minus infinity to t. Okay, what is h of tau? E power minus a tau into u of tau plus 1 into d tau. Tau plus 1 into d tau. See now in the elementary function u of t plus 1, that bracket term should become 0. To become 0, you should put some tau value. What tau value you can put so that the bracket term should become 0? So I can put tau is equal to minus 1. So therefore that minus 1 will come to lower limit. Minus 1 to t e power minus a tau into d tau. So now integrate that. Step response s of t is equal to, while integrating you will get like this, e to the power of minus a tau by minus a, and apply the limits minus 1 to t. So minus 1 by minus a I am taking outside. Now for this term replace tau by upper limit and lower limit. E power minus a t minus e power minus a into minus 1. Replace tau by upper limit minus, for this entire term replace tau by lower limit. That is what I substituted here. So 1 by minus a e to the power of minus at. So e to the power of minus a into minus 1, you will get plus a. Now multiply minus. By multiplying minus, I can write e to the power of a minus e to the power of minus at. So this is the final answer. Step response for a given characterized by impulse response. Okay, understood guys? Next, question number 3. Again you write the formula. Step response formula is for continuous time integral minus infinite to infinite h of tau into d tau. See now h of tau I can write wherever t is there, replace t by tau. So now tau into e to the power of minus a tau into u of tau. This will be h of tau. Now substitute in the formula. While substituting, s of t is equal to integral minus infinite to t tau e to the power of minus a tau u of tau into d tau. Okay, now you should take the lower limit. So see the elementary signal. Elementary signal is u of t. So the bracket term should become 0. For that you should put tau value. What is the tau value you can put? U of 0. Put tau is equal to 0, then becomes u of 0. Guys, 1 minute. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Integral minus infinity to t tau e power minus a tau u of tau into d tau. Okay, u of tau, that bracket term should become 0. Put tau is equal to 0. So integral 0 to t tau e power minus a tau into d tau. Now we have Bernoulli's rule. Okay, so this I can consider sorry for the disturbance, someone calling to me. Okay, u into v, Bernoulli's rule. See here u value is tau and v is e power minus a tau. Now you differentiate this. While differentiating this, what you will get? 1. Okay, or u side you differentiate and or v side you do integration. So differentiation of tau is 1. Okay, integration of e power minus a tau is e power minus a tau by minus a. Now once again you differentiate. What is the definition of constant? 0. Once again you integrate this one. While integrating you will get e to the power of minus a tau by minus a into minus a, you will get a square. Now multiply this into this and this into this. For this you put plus and then you put minus. So after integration, straight away you can write tau into this, tau into e to the power of minus a tau by minus a, and minus, after plus you write minus. Now join these two. 1 into e to the power of minus a tau by a square, and apply the limits. What are the limits? 0 to t. Integration is over. Okay, 0 to t you apply the limits. Now in this entire equation replace tau by t, minus for the entire equation replace tau by 0. Wherever tau is there, replace tau by lower limit as well as upper limit. Now first I am substituting. Wherever tau is there, I am applying upper limit. So replace tau by t. T into e to the power of minus at by minus a, minus 1 into e to the power of minus at by a square. See, I just for this entire term I applied only upper limit. Minus within the bracket, wherever tau is there, put lower limit. 0 into e to the power of minus a into 0 by minus a, and minus 1 into e to the power of minus a into 0 by a square. Okay, fine. See now e to the power of minus a into 0, what you will get? E power 0 only. E power 0 is 1. 1 by minus a is, you will get some constant, but that is multiplied by 0. So this term will get 0. That term will get cancelled. Now e power minus a into 0 is 1 only. Now 1 by a square, minus into minus plus. So therefore next step we can write t e power minus at by minus a and minus e to the power of minus at by a square minus into minus plus e to the power of 1 by a square. So this is the final answer. So final answer for this question. Further you can simplify, you can take 1 by a square common factor and you can group that terms. So that is also recommended. Okay guys, I hope you understood. Any doubts you can ask me. Okay, this is my contact number 9880154482. Okay, any doubts you can contact me. So thank you.